News every 15 minutes, weather every 10, and sports twice an hour.
Newstalk KGVO, AM 1290 and now 101.5 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
Human Rights Bureau finds discrimination once again within the Missoula County Sheriff's Office. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, September the 4th, 2015. Sky is cloudy. We've got 41 degrees in Missoula. Our newscast this morning sponsored by NC Design Studios, specializing in high-end residential architecture and commercial development. The findings of a Human Rights Bureau investigation into the actions of Sheriff T.J. McDermott were released yesterday and indicate that Sheriff McDermott discriminated against his political rival Josh Clark when demoting him to a patrol position after the 2014 election. Deputy Missoula County Attorney Eric Grindy said the county is still standing behind McDermott's decision.
Missoula County maintains that assignment of Josh Clark to patrol duty as a senior deputy followed state law and also followed the requirements of the collective bargaining agreement.
However, Clark's attorney Nicole Seifert says the county's argument is just a red herring that's already been addressed by the investigation.
When Sheriff McDermott demoted Clark, that he did so for retaliatory reasons and not because of his qualifications and merit. And McDermott was interviewed by the investigator, and McDermott even said that he could not trust Clark to be a captain because of how he undermined deputies and leadership with Ibsen and other captains. That's a direct quote from the report.
The two parties have 30 days to reach a settlement agreement. The county said they hadn't decided whether to pursue a settlement. Seifert expressed doubt that the county would be willing to pay, quote, a reasonable amount for emotional distress, end quote. A soldier injured in a parachute training accident in western Montana is out of the hospital and back training with his unit. The U.S. Army Special Operations Command told KTMF television the soldier suffered only minor injuries when he landed on a street in Hamilton Tuesday. He was released from a Missoula hospital Wednesday after being treated for, quote, a couple of bruises, end quote. The Army described the parachute accident as a minor malfunction, where the soldier was not able to slow the descent of his chute to the desired speed. Training is scheduled to wrap up today. A 36-year-old Missoula man was arrested this week and charged with assault with a weapon in a domestic violence incident. Police spokesman Travis Welsh described what happened when the suspect entered the home.
The resident reported that her ex-husband, now identified as 36-year-old William Chavez, pointed a shotgun at her and a male adult that was also in her residence after he came into the residence uninvited.
Wells said Chavez was arrested about 5 o'clock September 1st when he met with his parole officer. He was charged with felony assault with a weapon, violation of a protective order, and probation violation. He appeared Wednesday at Missoula Justice Court and posted $25,000 bond. The Montana Supreme Court says a state judge illegally ordered the sale of guns seized from a criminal defendant. Justices Tuesday sent the case back to district court in Garfield County to strike the condition that guns taken from Alvin Cornell Lee be sold with the proceeds applied to jail costs incurred before he was sentenced. Lee was charged with threatening a couple with a gun while trying to collect a debt in July of 2013. The Supreme Court ruled the state cannot keep a defendant's property without going through civil or criminal forfeiture proceedings. When two lost hikers were rescued earlier this week in Glacier Park, officials said it was the hikers' own preparations that led to their rescue. Public relations specialist Katie Liming said hiking in Glacier Park requires special preparation.
They had given their hiking itineraries to the family and friends. They had proper footwear, proper water, and food supplies, had maps and were ready for the hike.
Liming said there are resources available to anyone wanting to hike or camp in Glacier Park on their website.
We do have on our website hiking forms that you can write down your day plans and where you plan to hike and how long you plan to be gone, and those are something that are really helpful in case something were to happen while you're hiking.
Find details and links to all those, the camping and hiking, on our website at newstalkkgvo.com. The IRS recently released a package of tax migration data, which shows when people stop paying taxes in one place and start in another. According to Montana Bureau of Business and Economic Research Director Patrick Markey, the data shows a lot more people are deciding to move than during the last economic downturn.
It's shown some interesting trends. One of the things that happened during the recession, which of course is now 6 years in the rearview mirror, was that migration abruptly slowed down. And the data, which are now complete through 2013, show levels of migration both between states and within states to be coming back up to levels that are more normal.
Montana's bigger cities and the state as a whole are getting more taxpayers than they're losing, but that's not the case for every state.
Net, both the state of Montana and the most urbanized counties are adding people. In western Montana, they tend to be more from out of state. In a county like Yellowstone, which gets plenty of out-of-state migrants as well, but the pattern in Yellowstone is a little different because it tends to attract, relatively speaking, more people from within Montana.
Montana seems to be a big draw for California taxpayers. For example, 3 of the top 5 counties who lost tax money and taxpayers to Missoula include San Diego, Los Angeles, and Orange County, California. Our Newstalk time, and welcome, by the way. Newstalk time, 6:38.
Newstalk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Patchy fog early with showers expected this afternoon. Winds will be breezy with wind gusts between 15 and 20 miles per hour. Temperatures will be right around the 60-degree mark. Showers stick around for your Labor Day weekend. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for KECI 13.